Hi, I'm Janae, and you're in the mixed. I want to go ahead and introduce you to my co-hosts.
My name is Marsha.
You know me, Miss T.
And I'm Marquise.
Back again.
Back again.
I mean, goodness.
We like seeing you.
Yeah. So how's everybody
Give us
doing?
a little bit of flavor this time. Okay. What's going on?
How you doing?
Great. I've been sick for a little while.
How was your holiday?
Girl.
I mean, just forget about my sickness.
Oh,
Anyway.
sorry.
Anyway, I was on my deathbed, but how's your holiday? That's what you did to me the other day when you called me about your hair. She was at me and Kay talking about some girl, what you doing? I told her, I'm just in the bed, I'm sick, girl, I'm not even, I don't feel well. Oh, okay, well, anyway, girl, I'm sorry about that, but I need to know what kind of hair I should get because I don't have I'm like, okay. Once again, we'll start from the beginning. I was sick over the past week.
Does that make me stuck up? Am I? No, for real.
Here it is about you again.
Not necessarily stuck
Let's
up.
forget about
That's the selfishness in you.
Ooh.
Maybe because
At that time, you were worried about what
asked.
happened with you and what was going on with
You
you.
just mad because everybody was buying up all the ones.
yeah, I ain't had no more. I just settled for this, but it's okay.
Yeah, I
Miss
know.
T did it, so it looked.
I like the little 2 to 3 tone you got going on.
Me too.
I mean, either one.
Yeah. So
Anyway.
yeah, holidays was good. Oh, you were sick. Sorry. Yeah. I mean, did you have the N1 H1 or H1N1?
Yeah.
My nephew
No.
has it.
Does he? And you're here with us? Have you been by him?
You do not need to be in the
It's
mix.
not my,
You need to be in
Right,
quarantine.
shut it down.
it's not my. He's not my real nephew. He's my fake nephew.
I mean,
Nobody
either way,
cares.
has he been? That
That means
not mean
absolutely
anything.
I'm not
nothing.
contagious.
Were you around him? Is he sick? That's not my baby.
it's my
That's not
fake
really my nephew.
nephew,
That's
so
my baby
it's
daddy's
okay.
cousin,
It's
boyfriend's
okay.
uncle's daughter's niece, nephew's brother.
So I can't get sick by him.
Yeah, I don't really give a damn about all that extra.
I just found out today. So yeah.
Did you find out over the phone, or were you giving him a hug and he said, "Hold up"?
Oh, wait, I got this.
No, I kissed him a couple times before. I found out. Kissed him, share my drink with him,
She breathing off on
No, I didn't have the H1N1, whatever. Everybody, I mean, I had a nice hard
I mean, where did
virus.
that come from? Because I mean, back when I was
Mexico?
12, 13, was there such thing? Has it always been around?
It's just mutated flu.
I mean, when I was 2 years old, nobody knew what AIDS was. But hell,
Was it still around?
it is now.
That's what I'm asking.
They
Like,
come up with a
how come
new-
you hear about
what
stuff now? But I mean, it's I don't know. It comes from pig, swine, duh. But how do they get it? Viruses?
It's
Have
the
you-
flu, but it's just
A different
just a
How do you get it from eating pork?
no.
I'm not being funny. I'm being serious.
It's the regular flu. It just has
we don't
a
want-
name
well, it's
to
we
it.
don't want-
I
Yeah,
think that
so-
we're stupid.
Because we are uneducated.
We are so educated. Don't be
She
making
said
us feel
it's
like we dumb.
Well, I just need to know. I'm sorry. If I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah, no, but
If I don't know, I'm supposed to ask questions, right?
you don't get it. It's
She should've
airborne,
said it
just
was
like
a swine
another.
flu.
It's
Like he
just-
said before,
flu.
it's another flu. It's airborne. You get
You
it
know
from people
what?
coughing and things like
It
that.
just has a name.
It's contagious. It just has a name.
Okay, thanks.
So you don't eat
For
pork
making me
and get
feel
the swine
bad,
flu.
feel stupid, because I asked if it comes from eating pork. I mean, it's swine. It comes from a pig. Pig is pork.
Then stop
sound like
eating.
what
Then
Paris
stop.
Hilton
Then
said.
stop
Sound like
eating
when they asked
bacon.
Paris Hilton about
Janae,
Walmart.
then stop eating
She
bacon.
was like, "Is that where they make walls?"
Oh, Paris.
I'm done with you guys.
Stop it.
What up?
Not the women.
Okay, anyway, so whatever. I guess I can go home and feel stupid.
Take your vitamin C. Keep it pushing.
And don't eat no pork.
Yeah. Don't have that little pulled pork. Nothing.
Let me get all that bacon in your fridge.
Why I gotta
It's
eat
our time.
bacon?
Just give it to me.
Why do I have to eat bacon, Marsha? You up here with this bacon comment? Why do I have to eat bacon? Why do I have to have bacon in my?
Well, then let me get the sausage.
You got one or the other up in that joint.
I mean, why I gotta have that?
Pork chops, nigga.
So what are you saying?
Rack of ham.
So what are you saying?
My neck bones.
Okay.
Quit playing. Chilling.
Yeah, this is not funny.
You're not going to have a happy holiday. Because we put all that in our food. I guess I'm going to be a sick ass, ain't I?
Oh, love y'all, love y'all.
Anyway, I'm sorry, Janae.
Yeah, whatever. So what's up with the violence? What is it about that? Was that lady who sold her daughter?
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Sold her 5-year-old daughter for sex. Yeah.
Was this
took
the
for
man?
sex.
Oh, this is her father. Oh, she black,
That's
he
her.
white.
That's her.
The little girl's mixed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's
You
my
act like
mama.
because your mama black, she
Yeah.
can't sell her.
Yeah.
We do that.
We do that? Not our race. So hold on,
Anybody
let
would
me
do that for
investigate
a
this a
crack
little
pie.
bit. Is she supposed to be black?
Yeah.
Yes. She's stupid too.
But the
Is
sad
the little girl die?
Yes, they found her murdered.
So she sold the little girl.
She sold the
and
little
dude
girl to
killed
the
her.
dude. There's a dude right there. The dude
Let me
right
see.
before he takes her upstairs.
And he looks like he's black too.
Yeah, he's in the hotel
I thought
lobby
this
right
was
there.
her.
He's in the hotel lobby right there with her, taking her
Holding
upstairs, getting ready to do what he does. After that, she's found dead. This is the dad who gave him back to the mom to give her a chance because she begged for her daughter back. He gave her back, and this is days before pleading where his daughter
How
was.
much did he sell her, or did she sell her for?
They didn't even say.
I don't even want
That
to.
dude turned
I
himself in. Though. The dude turned himself in.
Did he
came
say
forward.
he killed her?
Good.
Why?
Did he have sex with her too before he killed her?
That's awful.
Why? Oh my gosh.
No.
And then we
one
want to
knows.
focus on Chris Brown
Yeah,
slapping him,
That's
slapping
true.
Rihanna.
I mean, there's different forms of violence.
I mean, but I didn't even really hear about this.
But yeah, it happened in North Carolina.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Moms. And you're supposed to be protected by your mother, though. If nobody else, your mother is supposed to have
especially
your
if you
back.
black.
You know what I
Sorry.
mean?
Man.
It's just like you how can you trust him? And it looks like she must have knew that guy because she's in that guy's arms. If you look at that picture, she's
does
in
not
that
look-
guy's
Yeah, she
arms
ain't
with no,
struggling.
there's no issue. Like they must have seen her before. Could have been a mom's boyfriend, something. But that little girl wasn't scared. She was laying with her teddy bear like I'm going to have fun.
No.
Was she on drugs, the mom or something?
Yeah, so,
Clearly.
clearly.
She
had to be
Nobody
on
in their
something.
right mind
Just
would
say a daughter.
Sell their daughter.
And I didn't, I mean, that's crazy because that stuff is really happening. I mean, you see it on TV, Lifetime, and things like that, but that really happened. She sold her baby to a grown man for sex, a 5-year-old.
Did y'all hear about in somewhere, I think it was New York, the mom was in the library with her son. She turned her head for like 5 minutes. Some dude, some pedophile just came out of nowhere, told the little boy, hey, I got some Starburst, took the little boy, raped the little boy in the library.
I learned that in school. Don't it's because they offering you candy.
Yeah.
Don't go.
No, but
I mean,
the
I learned
lesson
some
on
candy,
that one is too.
but I ain't
This
gonna-
is a library. This is a public place. You can be a pedophile and go to the library. They can come in salons. They can go in public places. That you need to be watching your kids,
Especially
man.
in this day and age, you
can't
can't
do
turn
it.
your
You
head
can't turn
for
your
a
head.
second.
You can't. My son, I mean, he's 10, he's almost 11, but a lot of times we go to the store, he's like, can I go over here in the toy area? No. I'm sorry. I mean, I know they're going to get mine back, but,
Yeah,
you know
gonna be
what I'm
like, who
saying?
baby is
Oh,
this?
you get it back, man. He going to be
Swinging
asking.
and
Yeah, he going to be asking for too much, so.
Whose child is
You know,
this?
spoiled, but
That's
but
mine.
you know
You
what I mean?
can
I'd be
talk
like, no, you can't. Used to, like my mom said back in the day, they used to send us over, go over there and play in the other aisle with the kids.
And it was okay.
And it was okay. But that started back when that Adam, that guy from America's Most Wanted, that's when it started back with him. When his wife said, go ahead and play in that other aisle, and his son got taken, and they found his body, 2 weeks later. And that's when it started. The guy, America's Most Wanted, that's what happened to his son at 8 years old, Adam. And they got a movie on that. And that's how it started. Like, she said, I just left him for 1 second. I said, he can go over there and play. And the next minute, he was gone. It used to be okay. Now it's not. They're watching you. You're not watching them. They're watching you before you know anything. You still have to step outside your car. Somebody could be watching you all the time. You just never know. So you got to be careful. I still see little kids walking down the street.
On the
I
max
still
all
see
the
6-year-olds
time.
and 7-year-olds
On the
walking down
max
by
at
themselves
night.
home from school. But sometimes parents don't have choices. They got to work, no childcare. So it's like, what do you do? But that one just happened because the mama actually let it happen. And she's facing up to 98 months in prison.
98 months.
That's all. She is
all.
death
98
row.
months.
I mean, 98 years.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, I was about to say.
I'm like, man,
shut her
yeah.
down. She don't need to
Nah,
be on the
she-
But
street.
she's going to die anyway. It's not going to matter. She's not going to stay in there too long.
No.
They don't like baby killers.
Right.
Molesters, whatever. So
Well, she didn't actually do the crime.
So what, man? That's you a
I
mama.
wonder how much she
She gonna
sold
have. She
for.
gonna be in
I need
prison
somebody to
with
sell
a
their
whole
teeth.
bunch of other mothers who do not have their kids and cannot see their kids, and they're gonna give her pure hell. Because not only, but you gonna sell her
For what?
for what? How much? Yeah, I'm mad. How you gonna sell your
what?
babies?
I mean, she
I really want to know how much.
You think
How
of
much
your daughter or someone.
for some drugs for a hit?
Yeah.
For real? Your
Just
baby's
sell
life
the baby.
just for some drugs?
And then why did you kill her?
There's other crazy things going on in this world.
Maybe he
though.
brainwashed her. Maybe he said, if you don't, give me your daughter so I can do what I gotta do. I'm gonna do something to you.
Then she would have said
and
something.
your daughter.
Because she could have went to the police or
said
something. She could have.
And then she would have been known as a snitch. I mean, they probably wouldn't have did nothing though. Because just because she's saying this guy did this to me, okay. I mean, are the police? I'm sorry, but are the police?
Been known as
do they really care about black on black crime? Do the police really care about? I mean, stuff like that.
Kid crime, Janae. Totally different than black on black.
Whatever. If she would have went to the police officer,
so it gotta be a black guy, you know.
If she would have went to the police and said this guy is harassing me,
trying to buy my kid,
trying to have me.
I mean, what would they really have done?
To have sex with my child. They would have said, let's set him up, and they would have did a fake sting, and they would have got him. That's what they would have did.
How he's just gonna? I don't know.
You can't trust nobody. You can't do no.
You're supposed to be doing that kind of stuff anyway.
Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah. And what about this 15-year-old girl in Missouri trial? Tried for first-degree murder, and she.
Oh yeah,
her 9-year-old
I heard
neighbor.
about that. A 15-year-old girl killed her 9-year-old neighbor. She said because she wanted to see how it felt to kill someone.
Oh no!
Basically, that's what she told the police officer. I wanted to see how it felt to kill someone. And they said that it had to be premeditated because she had a ditch, like she was getting ready to bury the girl.
Kids watching a little bit too much stuff.
And they're gonna try her as an adult because they said the juvenile system doesn't have enough treatment or enough time to make her better in the amount of years before she becomes 18. So might as well try her as an adult and put her in there. But then on the other half, like they're saying, you throwing away our girl to the system and she's not going to get any help. Nothing, you know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, what do you do with that? Like, you got to put your daughter, if a 15-year-old girl killed your 9-year-old daughter, what would you want to happen to her?
But you got to look at it like this. She knew what she was doing.
Like
she was setting out to kill somebody, so
but they did say she also had depression problems.
Mm-hmm.
And she was talking about committing suicide.
Well, then she should have shot herself.
So she needed some medication.
I'm sorry. She should have killed herself.
Yeah.
I mean,
but then she would have knew how it felt.
Sacrifice you.
She would have knew how it felt. She would have known how it felt to kill someone.
She would have knew how it felt before she gasped that last breath.
Why do they do that though? I mean, they know they're gonna go to jail or get caught.
I mean, but if you, but like they said, there's something mentally going on in there. She had a depression issue. She wanted to commit suicide. So to her, that's okay. What? The cop said that she sat in their face nonchalantly, blank stare in her face. I just wanted to know how I felt to kill someone.
I don't understand that because I was watching.
I don't have that desire.
Listen though. I was watching. What was it like on where they have like the prisons? I don't know what channel it's on. They have talks people go to visit prisons, like the most dangerous prisons in the world. And this man killed his mother and his dad, and he said something in his mind was telling him that in order to get rid of his parents and his dad, to eat their brains, and he ate his parents' brains.
See, and he's gonna stay in prison.
They had him on so much medication that he could actually talk. But one man, he was black. He said, I guess he got like life, and he said he don't care no more. He said, I wouldn't advise y'all to come up in here talking to the camera.
Just because black people don't eat ourselves.
Because he fights everything.
There we go again. Gotta be a black man.
People's brains.
We don't eat each other. What the hell?
Yeah,
your brain looking so tasty right now.
I mean, we thought black people didn't really rape people either until that man that they caught. They was like, first 2 bodies, now we found 6 bodies behind the house. Right. Now we're up to 11 bodies behind the house.
Were there like black people? Right. And there were some black people.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
getting
so
it in.
Crazy.
Started off with 6, then 7, then 11. I think it reached like 17.
We're going to have to definitely get back to this one. We're going to be back. We're going on a break. Thank you for joining us on In the Mix.
Bye.
Welcome back with In the Mix. We were talking about violence and all this bad stuff going on in America and crazy stuff and crazy people.
We got a couple crazy people here in Portland too. We want to definitely give our condolences out. Yeah, I'm sorry. I want to give my condolences to some violence that happened here in Portland. We had I don't know anybody's name, but we've like the last week and a half, 2 weeks, we've had deaths where spouses were killing, husbands are killing. Usually, actually, all 3 of them is when the husband killed the wife. The first one was the black couple. He said he was sick and had her come over, and she came over and he killed her and the son.
Oh yeah.
And then, like about 5 days after that, somebody walked into a medical clinic. A husband walked into a medical clinic and killed his wife, and then shot 2 others, and then killed himself. And then maybe 4 days after that, a Indian family was found in their house. The husband killed the wife and the 11-year-old son because they had issues.
Money issues.
It was money issues.
Financial issues and depression. And get a pill.
You know, it's ridiculous. This morning I saw on the news, this didn't happen here in Portland, but a 6th grader was going to school. He blogged, the reason why my daughter doesn't have a Facebook or a MySpace or none of that stuff, but he blogged that he was going to kill his teacher and some students, and then he's going to kill himself because he was depressed about whatever was going on. And his parents obviously hopped in his little file and saw what was going on, noticed that their shotgun was missing that morning. He just got on the bus. They looked through the house, noticed the shotgun's missing. So they called the school, called the cops, stopped the bus. They get the kid off the bus. He has the shotgun, and he's told, he was going to kill his teacher and some students and kill himself because of some situations that were going on in his life. And, you know, how do you stop it?
Right.
Yeah.
But
that's my thing. How do you stop something? This is a kid in the 6th grade to a 40-something-year-old man that are killing their spouses and killing. How do we help these people that are depressed? I mean, I don't ever see this world getting so bad that I have to take my life. I don't have a spouse, but if I had a spouse's life and my child, but that makes it really scary for single women or for women that are in relationships or they're in marriages, because what if you are in a really tough situation and your husband lost his job and your mortgage and your house and you might lose everything? Don't kill each other. That's not going to make nothing any better. You know what I'm saying? But I get scared. I have a couple of friends out there that are in relationships that, you know, I've told them, man, hey, be careful. If, you know, you might think he cool, but he might just trigger and snap. And then what?
I almost think that's with like anybody though. Like, I mean, I think anybody has a snap gene inside of them. I think somebody just has to bring it out of you. So that's why we talk about self-control and controlling our anger, because in a minute you just snap. And a lot of those people, some of them didn't show signs of being depressed or show signs of something wrong with them. They just snapped, and you just never know. But then they tell you that when you look at it, at the end of the day, there were little signs that creeped up to it, regardless if you want to. You know, you got them girls like, girl, I do just slap me. And I slapped them back. That's what we do. No, it's not okay, though. You know what I mean? And exactly. And I have friends that I know that are in abusive relationships that goes back and forth, and they think it's cool because they hit him back. Oh, girl, I hit him too. No. That's not healthy, though. No. You know what I mean? And so that one day, he might.
And how come we can't learn to let it go? How come we don't let people go? How come people can't let people go? Because 2 of the suicide craps were relationships that were ending. Like, it's over. I want to go my separate way. You go your separate way. No, he was not okay with that.
And when it's over, it needs to let it be over.
And then the same with the lady at the medical office. Janae, it doesn't
matter
if you have kids or not. That's not healthy.
People keep letting the kids be the solution. I watched The View the other day, and I was like, oh, I was so happy when they said this. They were like, after your first kid, you usually know if your marriage is going to work or not, because it either gets better or it doesn't. They say if it doesn't, you probably had the issue before you got pregnant. You just thought getting pregnant was going to keep that person around because you knew that person was a good father. Kids is the one that gets him, or vice versa. But that doesn't make a difference because you have kids. In the long run, I know a lot of people who've been in relationships whose parents were married because of them, quote unquote. Those kids today are like, man, I wish my parents would have got divorced a long time ago. They don't even know what they did to us. I mean, they was arguing, they was unhappy, they didn't want to be with each other. It ain't got nothing to do with kids. If a person don't want to be with you, let them go.
And I'm sorry, I think that excuse, we're staying together for the kids, is an excuse that one parent is using to keep hold of the other person.
Exactly.
That is just a ridiculous excuse. But again, nobody likes rejection. No. Nobody likes walking around getting rejected all day. And it's a hard pill to swallow when somebody says, no, I don't want you no more. Exactly. I am not in love with you. And I'm going to move out of this house. And I'm going to be, and I'm sorry, in the next 6-7 months, you might see me with another man. Are you going to be able to deal with that? And a lot of them right now are saying, no. If I can't have you, nobody can have you. How come people just can't let go? It does hurt, but man, let them go.
Yeah, I mean, that person don't belong to you, though.
It's hard. I'm only speaking because I know from experience. Exactly. It's hard to walk around knowing that this guy don't want you no more. And
you might see him in the same town.
And you do. And
with a
he
girl.
just, this my dude. Yeah, that's hard. But I'm not about to go kill him.
Exactly. And people do it every day. You see people on the news getting married. Like the girl said the other day, she was like, the dude divorced the girl after 30 years. It was like they know that first 5 years was over. They just kept going, and then took all that time to get more houses and more money and more financial debt to at the end of the day say it's over. We understand that it hurts. Everybody's been through pain. Everybody's been through leaving someone that they did not want to leave. We've all done that. But at the end of the day, what is more better for you? To keep being with a person who don't really want to be with you? That's really more hurting you than just letting that person go.
Or
there's somebody out there for everybody.
You can be strong enough to move on.
Exactly.
Why would you want to stay with somebody that don't want you no more? Move on, keep it pushing. I wouldn't want to stay with somebody that's just looking at me every day like, I don't even want to be with you. I already told you I don't want to be with you. And plus, if you stay together for the kids, no, that just makes it worse. And then that draws out physical violence. Exactly. You start beating each other in front of the kids. And then the kids mimic that behavior when they're older.
Exactly.
Or the women who just choose to ignore it. Well, if you do mess with that person, just don't let me. I mean, come on. It's like, us women, even men, feel like we can't get anybody else once we found that. I even talk to certain people and they're like, we've been married for 13 years, we got a divorce. And I'm even like, oh my God, after 13 years, what are you going to do? But at the end of the day, it's like there's somebody out there for everyone. How you got him, you can get the next one. It's okay. It'll be all right. Thank you. Drop me a line.
I heard they made a, I think it's somewhere down there, and I read it in the magazine.
Maybe with your mags.
A free 2D magazine.
We should get a sponsor.
They built a place where I think it's just for medical marijuana. I don't think anybody can go there, but they built a place where people go smoke marijuana.
The coffee shop?
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it's a coffee shop. You just go up in there with your little card and
look at you.
It's $25.
Well, that's in Amsterdam too, but they just made it legal in a.
It's in Portland.
Yeah. They just made it legal. They just made it legal at a resort in like Colorado or something.
I didn't get where he had said it was located.
Downtown, Marsha. I mean, I'll get you there just later.
Are you implying that I have a?
Monique said she knows she be rolling it up. But yeah, no. There's a resort in Colorado, in Denver, that they made it legal. You can just walk around and
There was a resort on Killingsworth.
You can walk around. You can walk around and make it legal. It ain't legal on Killingsworth. But do you guys think that they should legalize marijuana?
They might as well.
I don't personally. This morning again, I watch the news every morning, and some idiot got popped. With a lot of marijuana. It was like almost. $30,000 worth of marijuana.
Was it in his Jetta or something?
It was. I don't know. It was in something bagged up, and the government. You guys aren't going to do nothing but pack it away
and give it to the people.
Just like say, look, I'm gonna take half, like taxes, like the taxes. Like if you get busted, they should be like, well, how much you got? Okay, well, I'm taxing you. Give me.
Keep it pushing.
Man, I'll be a crooked cop, boy.
Hey, keep it pushing, But
honestly,
they might as well go ahead and need to. I dated a few gang members in my day, so I
they
know all
really
about
should.
that.
And alcohol's legalized.
Yeah, exactly, and it does way more. But it's more of a political thing too.
Right.
It's really hard to tax marijuana. It's hard to, dictate where it comes in from, and they're making more money in the game for it being illegal. Yeah. People they're putting in jail and what they're stealing, they're making more money. But even Arnold Schwarzenegger, he was like, I want to make it legal in California because it'll bring $14 billion a year to my state. $14 billion, and they're broke. So just going to legalize it. I mean, have you ever got a DUI for smoking?
Are they going to legalize the good stuff?
Do you think it'll be legalized to the point where it's sold in stores like cigarettes?
Oh yeah, it's sold. Isn't it sold in stores now?
It is?
I thought it was sold in
It's like an album. Marsha.
I'm all sold in stores.
It's out on the 15th.
The house is
on the shelves.
Go right next door to
where you
T's
live. No, I don't think it is yet.
Texas Tea.
But you know what though? It's not even in the stores in Amsterdam, and it's legal in Amsterdam. You actually have to go into a setting like a coffee shop, order from a menu, sit down. Yeah, I got a passport. Order from a menu.
A menu? What kind of? I mean, how many?
Is it like
It's different kinds
the
because you wrap them in cigarette paper. You have to wrap them in cigarette paper, and they're different kind that you choose from. And you sit down and have your coffee, and you roll your little weed, and you sit back and you have a good day.
Different kinds. I mean, what?
I mean, there's all different kinds.
Peach flavor,
What's your name?
mango flavor.
No, I'm
pineapple
talking about
express.
Free.
Kryptonite. The bomb biggity.
So that means, so they lace it with
I don't know what you guys
other
talking
things?
about.
It's never laced
I
from
hope
the beginning,
not.
Janae.
Okay, well then why do they have
Your
different
problem is
kinds?
you
It's
thought
all,
it
it
was
goes over one.
They breed them. They mix breed them like,
What?
Pomeranian.
They breed them.
I mean,
Like a dog. She's gonna break it down.
I know what breeding means, but
Okay.
what do you breed it with? Another plant? A rose?
Basically.
Stupid.
She said, "What you breed it with another?"
a rose. Either rose, bomb, buck.
Oh my God. But no, I mean, they might as well, though. I mean, people are not hurting people over marijuana. I mean,
I
you
think
get
you
DUIs,
lose your memory though.
You get
when
liver
smoke that
cancer.
stuff.
Yeah, a lot of things slow down your memory.
Can't run fast. No.
Have you learned from experience?
I
Oh.
Can we get a mic over here, please? You want what?
No.
no, I haven't learned. I don't do that stuff. I don't do that stuff, but I've seen
Because
it.
when you replying, stutter, stutter.
Okay, this is not American Idol, and neither of y'all can sing.
You is a fool.
Okay.
Oh, well, it's okay. I feel it should be
This
legalized.
retard, too, talking about killings. Let's talk about this Fort Lewis fool.
Is he a police officer?
He's not a police. Isn't he a United States of America?
Fill me in. What do you do?
He's just like a police
He's
officer.
in the army.
He shot all those people at Fort Hood.
Yeah.
And then
He's not, he's like.
and she was supposed to go to the police. And he killing people. She was supposed to go to the police and talk to them about, her daughter.
No.
I mean,
Too soon.
oh,
Lord.
But he's been in the military
Because
for
people
a while,
lost their families.
and he was mad.
it's not, but
And they said that there was letters going back talking about how he was going to kill all the Americans, but there was no threat shown. So they just wanted to investigate.
see,
I mean,
I be scared when when I be like outside and stuff, and I smell them like different smells like to be outside.
She be
I
like,
thinking-
drop!
I be thinking like it's because you know how Obama said he was gonna send some. Not Obama.
Yeah, because
Osama. Like you
oh man, oh God, sorry, we gotta go. That was fun. We'll see you next time on In the Mix. Bye.
Osama.
Look at us.
Did I say Obama?
You said Obama.
That's too close.
That was too.